About to get started here and getting to start. Robbie Ray, what should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Brandon Nimmo leading things off and takes a strike. That one's upstairs, ball one. And that one fouled off. 1-2 now. Swings through him for the K. Slider got him for strike three.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ray, in his 11th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. One down, base is empty. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to Flores. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Here's a Mets lineup now. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Juan Soto stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 out, space is empty. And that one a little below the knees. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Adames the throw to first. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Oracle Park. And taking the ball for the Mets, David Peterson. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Here's Elliot Ramos. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. And that chops in for a strike. Now the 0-1. Inside, nope, just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. And 1 gone.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Rafael Devers in the box now. No balls and a strike. One out, base is empty. That one pushed to the left and foul. Ball one there. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled them. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
And ball one.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
The shortstop takes the ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball three.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Adames off of first with two away. Oh, and two now. In the dirt, blocked. Two outs.
That's ball two.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the Giants leave one. We played an inning, no score. Back here in San Francisco, new inning getting started. Here's the veteran first baseman, Pete Alonso.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Ray back to work. That one fouled off. Swings through that one for strike two. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Two strike.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
And the polar bear strikes out. Starling Marte up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Flores hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
The wide to kick the pitch. Right through there. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer Flores.
On the ground, right side. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to the pitcher, and that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's too low. Now 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. In there for strike 1. Second inning here, no score.
Ball inside.
Tap foul at the plate. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nimmo ranging after it. Corrals it. And the inning is over. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now it's Mark Vientos. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. And it's 1-1. Inside, just missed. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now, Francisco Alvarez. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That misses. 1-2 to count. Top of the third, no score. Inside. And the count is 2-2. One down, base is empty. That one inside, counts full, 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now it's going to be Tyrone Taylor. Runner on the move. Fought off foul. Man at first, one away. The next pitch misses. 1-1. On the ground to third. Chapman fires to second for 1, and that's 2. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Luis Matos.
Luis Matos.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's Andrew Kisner. Slice the other way and foul. And that is out of play. Matos aboard here at first with nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out. Elliot Ramos will hit next.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Sharp grounder. That's through for base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
All over that one right there. Smash
Now
that one
that
through the infield for the
doesn't
knock.
make
When
it
it's
better.
hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the
Jabber.
infielders to make any sort of play. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one is in for a strike.
All ones the count.
Swing and a foul out of play. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Runners at the corners, one away here in the last half of the third. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one is absolutely belted. One runs in, and it's off the wall. Ramos headed for the plate. Relay throw in there. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
1 out, runner at second. And now Willie Adames. Late swing fouled off. One out and a runner at second.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's Matt Chapman. Struck out swinging his first time. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. He beats the throw, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now it's Wilmer Flores.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
He's there. He's got it. And that is the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swings through that.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The shortstop takes the ball. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Backed off the plate that time.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 1 down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Pitch misses there, and now it's 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Curve hit right back to him. Lindor retired.
Now batting, second baseman Luis Angel
2 down, base is
Acuna.
empty. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Outside low, and a count even 1-1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
And that's off the outside edge, and it's 2-1.
Hey!
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Pete Alonso hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
And that's inside, and a good at-bat ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count
Now
kind of
batting,
tells you that
first
that's the
baseman,
pitch he has the
Pete
most confidence
Alonso.
in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
On the ground. They get the force, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Mets leave 1, and they're down 2-0. Bottom of the 4th.
Leading
Now it's
off
the second
for the
baseman,
Giants.
Casey Schmidt.
Second baseman Casey Schmidt.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
All these Giants
account.
showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is downstairs.
Still relatively
1 ball, 2
early,
strikes
but with
to
the
count.
pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next
Yep,
pitch
that
off
ball
the
went out.
plate. And the count is even, 2-2.
Count's full.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you
Up
swing
next for
through
the
and you feel
Giants,
like you should have done
center
something
fielder,
with it, or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a foul ball. Misses
Off the plate,
inside,
ball 1.
and that is ball 1. Stays alive. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. Now a chance for
Now
Luis
batting,
Matos.
Right fielder, Luis Matos.
Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his
0-1.
first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Hard hit, right side. On to
Got
first.
him.
3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here at
Leading
Oracle
off
Park,
for the Mets,
all set for the
right
start of the
fielder,
inning. And
Starling
now
Marte.
Starling Marte. Ray back to work. Just missed.
Outside.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
That one a little bit high, and it's 2-1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And a
Ball
slider
3.
misses down and away.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's
3
3-2.
balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Brett Beatty now at the plate. Struck out looking his first time. Foul ball there. The Mets hitless so far in the game. And 1-2.
That's out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. So 2 down now. And here is Mark Vientos. And that one fouled off. Now he breaks his bat. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Vientos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. That one misses. The count now 2-2.
The count is full.
In the dirt. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Got it. Strikeout number 8. Mets strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
and now Andrew Kisner.
Catcher, Andrew Kisner.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Marte drop step going back. And that one is off the top of the wall.
Now batting.
So up next, Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Line drive, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
2 outs, runner at first. Willie Adames stands in. On the inside corner for a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Two outs.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Here's the pitch to Adames. And that's off the inside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. One left for San Francisco. They're up 2-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Tyler Rogers, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Walker warming up as well. Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. And that one is inside ball 1. On the ground, and that's through. Their first hit of the ball game, and that turns the lineup over.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter alive now. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. His split numbers between June and July there. Snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that one is lifted in the air. Matos on his way over. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Here's Francisco Lindor. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Two on, one out. And stepping in is the speedy Luis Angel Acuna. Fouled off. He was late. And that misses. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Lindor on the move. And that one fouled off. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Taylor on third. Lindor at first. 1 gone. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swung on, belted. That one's got a chance. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His first homer of the year, and the Mets jump in front. It's 3-2. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That'll do it for Robbie Ray, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Number
the
77
Giants.
on to pitch out of the pen
Number
here.
77.
He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away. Up the middle. Sends it to Flores. And that takes care of Alonso.
Now
fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of
Marte.
damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Starling Marte. And he grounds one to the right side. A sliding stop over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the 6th. And the batter now, Matt Chapman. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Nimmo ranging after it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman.
And digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. There's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Reed Garrett preparing to come on if needed. Stanek getting cranked up as well. Slice to right and foul ball. The 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Out to short. Lindor fires over to first, and there's 2 away.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Casey.
And here is Casey Schmidt, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting,
Jung
center
Hoo Lee,
fielder,
the next
Jung
Giant to hit.
Hoo Lee.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
And there's a ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Luis Matos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. David Peterson departs, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for the
The
New
Mets
York
with a
Jets.
new arm on the mound, Sean
Number
Manaea.
59,
This southpaw's been really
Sean
good
Manaea.
against left-handed hitters. Stepping in, Luis Matos. He's 0 for 1. Liner, and this could be trouble. In to score is the runner from third. 4-3, they take the lead.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Kisner getting ready to hit, 1 for 2. First pitch just misses.
Ball one, no strike.
Swing and a bouncer, throws to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Mets 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Brett Beatty. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And he gets that fastball by him
That's 2
upstairs.
is the count.
Got him! And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Hit hard, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the
Now
little
batting,
nooks, they can
catcher,
get real tricky
Francisco
down in the
Alvarez.
corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. A strikeout and a walk. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's
Outside,
outside.
that's a ball.
And it's a ball and a strike. With the tying run on at first, here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch
that's
is
off the plate.
outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That misses. 3-1 now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Right down to shoot, and that is strike 2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Taylor up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first. And that's the way to end the inning.
And we're back. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Taylor under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rafael.
Here's Rafael Devers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Ripped on the ground to second. Toss to Alonso. And Devers is set down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Willie Adames. That's in there. It's 0-1. And that one cutting but missing down low. Inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him and he hit him.
Now batting,
and here is Matt Chapman, 1 for 3. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Hammered down the right side but foul. Step off throw to first.
he's in there.
Adames back on a dive.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
2 outs. Just missed. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Got him looking. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. So the Giants leave 1. And it remains a 4-3 game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Gage.
These are the spots
Now
relievers
pitching for the
really
Giants.
make a name for themselves. Late
Number
and
93.
close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Nimmo in the box now, takes strike one. Action in the pen down there. Camilo Doval, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Walker also throwing. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him. And that's the first out.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. That's in there. And that's strike one. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Home run. His 21st of the year. It's 4-4.
He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. So up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Ball one low.
1-0.
Tied at 4. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the grab. 2 down. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Tosses to first, and that takes care of Alonso. That's the 3rd out. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 4 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Pitching for New
Back
York.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Reed Garrett.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
And digging in for
Leading
San
off
Francisco,
the Giants.
Wilmer Flores.
First baseman.
0 for 3 in this one.
Flores.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And that's too high.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Got him swinging.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And up next for the Giants, Casey Schmidt. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And a good eye there.
Outside.
That's a really good take.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him. That's out number 2. At the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
In there at the knees for a strike. Misses, and it's 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Through 8 full, and we are tied 4-4.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Giants.
and on the mound, the closer,
Number
Camilo
75.
Doval.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Leading off,
Leading off for
Starling
the Mets,
Marte.
right fielder, Starling Marte.
Slider right there.
I'd say that stayed in the
0-1.
tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Off the mark there. And the count is 1-1. High fly ball, right field. Matos hauls it in for the out. And now the DH, Brett Beatty.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Tyler Rogers getting loose out there. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that is downstairs. And now 3-0. Mark Vientos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Ball four, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Now batting.
Go ahead,
third
run on
baseman,
base,
Mark
and
Vientos.
stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone.
Off balance speed, there's one. Double play. And that sends us to the bottom of the ninth. We are tied. So they make short work of them there. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. And we are tied 4-4. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Mike Yastrzemski.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Garrett back to work. On the ground to the left. And it's through for a hit.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
No outs, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Andrew Kisner. Trying to move him over here. Acuna. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
No, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner into scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
So digging in, Elliot Ramos.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
First offering, and it just misses. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Edwin Diaz, the closer of the staff, is throwing. One away, the winning run at second. That's inside. And that's ball 2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Nimmo ranging after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. The winning run on second base. That's inside. And that's ball 3. Rafael Devers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. Oh, and this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way out of here. Ball game. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And the Giants walk it off.
walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.